Hello, I believe you all are doing good today. The last 24 hours in the transfer market has been bubbling with so much news. And in this video, I'm going to bring you up to speed with some of the latest transfer news concerning ADEMOLA LOOKMAN and the exodus of players that are exiting Chelsea Football Club. Now let's dive into it. Take a look at this report that is coming from Fabrizio Romano. ADEMOLA LOOKMAN did not show up for training today as he keeps insisting on plan to leave Atlanta. Atlanta maintained their position. No way to let him go for 42 million plus 3 million euro proposal rejected last week. No fresh bid from Inter so far. A couple of days ago, I made a video after ADEMOLA LOOKMAN handed in a transfer request to Atlanta officially that he wants to leave. And in that letter, he stated how he has been meted with ill treatment from the club, and also stated how the club did not actually keep to the agreement which they actually reached last year. And having handed in a transfer request to leave Atlanta, ADEMOLA LOOKMAN, as of yesterday, did not show up for training with Atlanta, trying to force his move out to Inter Milan. But Atlanta still remains strong on their position that there is no way they are going to accept a 43 million euro plus 3 million euro hard-on proposal from Inter Milan. And so far, Inter Milan have not submitted any further bid. But Atlanta are valuing ADEMOLA LOOKMAN for 50 million euros. So what did you make of the situation with ADEMOLA LOOKMAN currently, having not shown up for training with Atlanta? Drop it in the comment section. Let's have the conversation there ongoing. Okay, check this out also, coming from Fabrizio Romano. Take a look at this. Atlanta CEO Lucas Percassi. The pact with LOOKMAN was made 1 year ago when we rejected 20 million from PSG. We told him we will let you leave in 2025 for a super top club and not in Italy. Now the situation with Inter is different, and as always, it is us deciding. I said it in my previous video when I made a video concerning the transfer request ADEMOLA LOOKMAN handed into Atlanta. And I said in that video that the situation with ADEMOLA LOOKMAN is turning to look like what happened with Victor Osimhen and Napoli, even though the scenarios surrounding both parties are quite different. Now, in the case of ADEMOLA LOOKMAN, there was an agreement reached with the club, and which the CEO, Lucas Percassi of Atlanta, confirmed that there was an agreement. And the CEO is saying that agreement was entered into 1 year ago when PSG submitted a 20 million euro proposal, and which was rejected. And they entered an agreement which was agreed that in 2025, ADEMOLA LOOKMAN will be allowed to go. And so far, we are in 2025. I can't picture what the Atlanta CEO, the game is trying to play with the Nigerian international. Because one thing is very clear, ADEMOLA LOOKMAN have been trying to force his move out of Atlanta. And if that did not happen, believe me, the Bergamo-based club in Italy is going to frustrate ADEMOLA LOOKMAN, because what ADEMOLA LOOKMAN is doing is trying to see how he secured his career and the future of his game. So far, the kind of treatment being meted at ADEMOLA LOOKMAN, the Super Eagles International, and currently the African Footballer of the Year, is not something that CAF should be keeping quiet about. It can happen to anyone. For crying out loud, we are talking about the African Player of the Year. And this situation, if we keep looking at it the way it's going, it will not end well with ADEMOLA LOOKMAN. So as it stands now, ADEMOLA LOOKMAN need all the support from the African Football Governing Body and also from the Federation of Nigerian Super Eagles. They have to step in now and see how they salvage the situation. I know very well ADEMOLA LOOKMAN have his agent and they are trying to see how to sort this out. But one thing is clear, every player has a price tag, and Inter Milan have valued ADEMOLA LOOKMAN for around 50 million euro. But what is scaring me most in this situation is that they are saying they will not sell to any Italian club. The same scenario that happened with Osimhen, until Osimhen actually ended up signing a contract with Galatasaray. And in that contract, a very stringent condition was attached. And Galatasaray was told that Osimhen will not be sold to any Italian club until after 2 years. I mean, if you attach this kind of conditions to a player contract, it simply means it's not human. It's inhuman to do such thing. So let's see how the situation is going to play out. And we hope ADEMOLA LOOKMAN came out of this strong, because so far so good. is the Nigerian Super Eagle player, a talisman, and the current African footballer of the year. And as such, he deserves the very best. So let's see how the situation will play out. What did you make of the ADEMOLA LOOKMAN situation? That ADEMOLA LOOKMAN will not be sold to any club in Italy. And fully well, the only club coming after ADEMOLA LOOKMAN currently is Inter. What do you make of the situation? Put it in the comment section. Let's have the conversation going from there. Okay, let's switch gear to Chelsea Football Club. The last 24 hours in the transfer market have seen an exodus of players leaving Chelsea. No doubt it's actually what we have been waiting for in order to create way for the signing of Xavi Simons and also Garnacho, since Chelsea are so much interested in bringing in Alejandro Garnacho. So let's check out a couple of players that have actually moved from Chelsea on a permanent basis. Check this out as it's coming from Fabrizio Romano. After Armando Broja, Leslie Ugochukwu also leaves Chelsea and joins Burnley on permanent deal. Ugochukwu has also accepted as reported. That was coming from David Houston. Agreement done for both players, with Chelsea going fast on outgoing and Dewsbury Hall to Everton is next. And Fabrizio Romano went on to say this. Leslie Ugochukwu authorized for medical at Burnley after permanent deal agreed with Chelsea. Both Armando Broja and Ugochukwu signed on permanent deal contract to be signed and sealed this week. Here we go. Leslie Ugochukwu will be joining Burnley on a permanent deal. And I think I like what Chelsea is actually doing in this transfer window. In fact, this is one of the windows I have so much enjoyed as a Chelsea fan. Chelsea have been very active, not just active, but they have been active doing the right thing that is needed for the club. And now, Joao Felix have joined Al Nassr, Leslie Ugochukwu to Burnley, and also Armando Broja to Burnley. So it's a done deal for Leslie Ugochukwu to Burnley. Both Chelsea and Burnley, all agreements have been reached, and Leslie is set for medical. Okay, let's move on. Up next is Dewsbury Hall. Take a look at this report that is coming in. Exclusive. Everton submit official bid for Kenan Dewsbury Hall to join on a permanent deal from Chelsea. Club-to-club talks underway. Chelsea open to this option with discussion ongoing on terms with Everton Football Club. And after Everton has submitted an official bid, after a couple of hours, it was a year we go from Fabrizio Romano. Check this out as reported. Exclusive. Kenan Dewsbury Hall to Everton. Here we go. Permanent deal agreed with Chelsea and player side. Understand, fee is worth £25 million fixed plus add-ons up to 28 or 29 million pounds total package. Kelvin Dewsbury Hall, Ugochukwu and Chukwuemeka are all leaving Chelsea on a permanent deal. This is quite interesting to see. Man, Chelsea have been very active in the transfer market and all the business have been clean. I just love what I'm seeing that Chelsea is doing. Yes, a lot of players have actually come in, even in the department where this one will be living. Kevin Dewsbury Hall is a midfielder. Leslie Ugochukwu is a midfielder. Chukwuemeka is a midfielder, creative one and that. And in that department, so far currently, in that creative department, we have Kopama, we have Xavi Simons, hopefully he's going to join soon. And that is the department that Chelsea have actually worked on. And a lot of players so far are leaving the club, and that is what Chelsea just need at this point in time. Okay, let's move on. Check the latest report. Chelsea always had the exit as priority before getting Xavi Simons' deal done, while talks with RB Leipzig remained advanced. Broja, Joao Felix, Ugochukwu, Dewsbury Hall, McGill, more to follow soon as direction is clear. Xavi made clear to Leipzig that he wants Chelsea Football Club. Interesting. This is good to see. This is just good to see. Fantastic business. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in my next video.